Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Akeem Lawanton, and in today's Fix of Entertainment, Zendaya is unsure of what's next for her Spider-Man character, Black Widow's Red Guardian has some solo movie pitches, and SeongChi goes into the Lego-verse. Let's drop it. What's happening after Spider-Man No Way Home? Now, that's the question on our minds here at IGN, and it seems actress Zendaya isn't too sure either. Now, while speaking with E! News, the MJ actress was asked what it was like to reunite with the cast and get back into the swing of things in Spider-Man 3. Pun intended. Let's roll it. Now, Zendaya brought up a good point. Typically with storied franchises, studios manage to squeeze 3 films out of them. Anything more than that tends to sully the reputation the previous 3 films established and could just be looked at as just a shameless cash grab by studio execs. And based on what Zendaya said in that interview, it sounds like there's been no communication between the main cast and the studio on whether or not they'll be returning in another outing anytime soon. Now, you may remember that the 2 studios, Marvel and Sony, underwent a new pact that would see them both co-producing Spider-Man 3 at a 75-25 split. Now, with that, the renewed deal also includes one more Tom Holland Spider-Man appearance in a future Marvel Studios movie, with No Way Home completely satisfying Holland's contract obligations with Sony. Now, with that being said, Holland has expressed in previous interviews that he'd return as Spider-Man in a heartbeat, how this role single-handedly changed his life, and how much he loved being part of it all. Now, these roles most assuredly changed both Holland and Zendaya's lives for the better, practically making them household names over the course of the 5 to 6 years since Homecoming. But as we reported last week, with Feige, Kevin Feige that is, and Marvel Studios no longer locking actors into multi-movie contracts, it's up in the air as to if or when we'll see the main cast of this Spider-Man franchise again. Now, we'll obviously see Holland given his current contract obligations, but who's to say what direction the studio might be going from there? Now, if Feige and company feel there are more Spidey tales to spin up after this, we'll likely see the return of Holland and the No Way Home cast. But with rumors of the Spiderverse being explored in this upcoming film, maybe a new Spider-Man might be picking up the web slingers moving forward. Now, if you ask me, we've seen the story of Peter Parker so many times already. Now, it'd be nice to see, like Miles Morales, who has become popular as of late in recent years, step into the live-action world on the big screen. But you know what? What do y'all think? Sight unseen, do you think they should continue with the current cast in a future Spider-Man movie? Or should they try something new and fresh like, again, exploring Miles Morales on the big screen? Sound off below and look out for Spider-Man No Way Home December 17th this year. And in other Marvel news, because y'all can't get enough of it, actor David Harbour seems to be in love with his character from Black Widow. I think we all are, baby. So much so, he's got 2 solo movie ideas for the Red Guardian locked and loaded. Now, in an interview with Insider, Harbour threw out 2 ideas for the hero. One where Red Guardian is back in his prime, throwing back to the heyday of the character. Now, his second idea involves Red Guardian finding out that Natasha was on that cliff with Hawkeye, and the version of the story he hears is that Hawkeye pushed her off. And at that point, he turns back into the guy he used to be, seeking vengeance for her. Yeah. So, I guess it'd be Red Guardian versus Hawkeye in this instance. No, it honestly sounds like a great idea, but you know what? I don't know if it sounds like big screen material. Besides, for those who've seen Black Widow, it sounds like that particular story beat is already taken. I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all if you haven't seen it. But good for you, Mr. Harbour, for kicking around headcanon ideas with reporters. I can't promise you it'll actually get made, but I bet you someone on the internet is hard at work drafting up some fan fiction based on that right now. As soon as they finish the Red Guardian Jim Hopper crossover they're diligently working on, probably. I don't know how fan fiction works. even though I ride it myself. Anyways, finally, here at IGN, we seem to glean a lot of information on what to expect from upcoming Marvel movies from press photos released of merch. Yeah, y'all, there seems to be a lot of details in them toys. Yes, so we thought we'd turn our eyes to an image Lego recently tweeted out of SeongChi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Here's that image. Now, as you can see, it's the titular character pictured in his superhero garb surrounded by the Ten Rings, thus confirming SeongChi and the Ten Rings will be making an appearance in the movie. That's it. That's all we got, man. That's all we got. Now, the poster is also a one-to-one replica of the live-action movie poster, which prompted Simu Liu to respond with this GIF. I'm assuming that means, mind blown, because it looks just like him. I don't know, man. Now, it could just be Lego posting an image in anticipation of the movie's September 3rd release date, or it could mean an animated SeongChi short is on the way. Now, Lego has done so in the past, releasing a Black Panther Lego miniseries that was released a few months after the live-action Black Panther film premiered. And there have been many other Marvel-related Lego shows released capitalizing on the Marvel movies. Now, if there's anything more, like, I don't know, maybe a SeongChi video game perhaps, well, that remains to be seen. For now, we just got this boss-ass image to gander at while we wait for SeongChi and the Legend of the Ten Rings to drop September 3rd. And I'm gonna drop right now because that was your entertainment fix for today, y'all. I'm gonna drop right now. That makes no sense. I'm Akeem Lawanson, and thanks for watching. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out the ending explained and post-credits explained for Black Widow if you've seen the movie. Otherwise, don't be watching that, man. Stop it. It's going to be spoilers, y'all. Y'all know how spoilers work. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for all things, everything else, keep it locked right here on IGN.